Welcome to ThoughtsNaGlass podcast. I'm Latoya.
And I'm Kendra.
And this is a weekly podcast where we share our unfiltered thoughts and opinions on a variety of topics.
So sit back, relax, and join us on a conversation of real, raw, and ridiculously funny commentary.
Period. Every week we do a drink of the night. Kendra was the drink tonight.
So, of course, now we are in what?
October.
Spooky season.
Oh, yes.
A season that I'm not the most fond of. Let's just be honest. But this is where Latoya thrives. So, the drink of the night is called the Witches Brew. And how
Mm-hmm.
you make this is going to be 2 ounces of vodka or tequila. So now you can switch up the spirit. 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice, a half an ounce of grenadine, a half an ounce of Curaçao, and a splash of soda water.
Oh, cool. Okay. Mm. Oh, that's it. Cheers.
It's
One
all
thing about
right.
Curacao,
Girl,
it's
the,
going
the
to sweeten up
Curaçao,
a drink.
it's going to sweeten up a drink. And that grenadine, sweeten it up.
Yeah, it's good. It's just super sweet to me.
It's sweet. Yeah, it's a sweet drink.
Yeah, maybe, whatever. All right, so it's October, which is that crazy to you?
First of all, the birds are here. The birds are here. It started in September, but it seemed like once it hit October, that October, November, and December, it's a
I
little
know the
different.
year is basically done.
I
I
feel
mean,
like we was
I hate to,
just talking about Happy New Year. I feel like
I
we
know,
was just
I hate
talking
to
New Year's
rush the year
resolution.
too. Like that's not my thing, but it's like, god damn. Also, it's a lot going on in October. I think I wrote all of these down, or maybe I didn't. But oh yes, I did. So I didn't know this, but I found out from TikTok that it's Hoodoo Heritage Month.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Mm-hmm.
Domestic Violence Awareness Month,
Okay.
and then World Mental Health Day is this weekend, October,
Mm-hmm.
or this Friday, October 10th.
Gotcha.
Um, I feel like that's a lot
It's a lot
going
going
on,
on.
and
Yeah, it's a
that's
lot.
probably I just did like a quick like overview to see like what was going on in October. I feel like if I dug a little bit deeper, there's probably
It's
more
probably a
things.
whole, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. We missed the rapture, right?
Listen, now they saying that the rapture that you got the wrong date because we was going on the wrong calendar time. Now it's supposed to come on the 6th of October. Listen, let me tell you something. The Lord know my heart, and in the Bible, from what they have said, from enough TikToks have said, no man knows the time nor the hour. I mean, the day
Right.
nor the hour. And it seems
Why
like man
even
think they know
I
all
feel
the
like
things.
why would you even try to calculate when it's gonna be? Like I feel like just let it happen.
If you look, listen. Oh, let me say this chair crazy, y'all. If you going up, you're going up on a Tuesday. Whatever you going up, it's fine. Like, relax.
So that's interesting that it was supposed to happen October 6th because that was the hunter's moon, the harvest moon. I feel like it's so much going on. Okay, like I feel like we might be all over the place this episode, but it's so much going on. Like we got a full moon. It's Hoodoo
The
Heritage Month. It's supposed to be the rapture.
the
The
federal
girls are
government that closed
fighting.
down. Listen, the girls are fighting. The
Everything
government
is
is
going on.
fighting.
Everything is going on. I just you know what it is too. This is what I think it is. I
Mm,
really think it's the because it's a full moon in Aries. I really think it's that Aries energy because Aries is definitely fiery, like
Aries are a problem.
fighting type of energy, and I think
Aries
that's
are
what's
a
going
problem.
on. I
Aries
feel
are a
like it's
problem.
all in the stars.
Mm,
Is it Jupiter retrograde? I don't know, but I feel like with all of these things going on, it's definitely having an effect on us and how we act and behave on Earth. Like I just
um,
the
can't take
people are
it.
doing the things. Like
The
it's
people are
just
doing too many things.
so wait, how was your week? I feel like I'm getting way ahead of myself.
The week was cool. The week didn't, the week. It's been, between furloughs and all of that going on. I mean, the girls are fighting. I mean, the algorithm don't know which way it wants to go. You know
I
what I'm
swear.
saying?
I swear.
Um, but outside of that, it's been, thank God I still have
Same
a
old, same old.
job. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
that's all you can say about it. One thing I am doing, mm, I'm packing for this cruise.
I was just getting ready to say, I see your vacation braids.
Is she ready? And I
She
got these done
ready.
early so that I can make sure that I can go in the bun and be cute, cute, cute. We had a cookout at my parents' house too. That was good. So
Okay.
we ending the summer, even though the summer's over. This is my little summer trip. Child, the kids crying. Why you leaving us? I gotta go.
They
I
don't want you to
gotta
do
go.
nothing without them.
They were like, it's a girls trip though. We girls. I said, you not my mama though. No,
Jayla thinks
it's
she's
me and
supposed
my
to go
mama.
everywhere with you.
I think I parented a little too hard, too close to the sun. The way these folks is acting. God.
That's exactly what it is. We had a couple weeks ago. I had my family reunion, and when I tell you, it was a nice turnout, but
Mm-hmm.
man, I was beat. Like
Oh yeah, I can
I,
imagine.
it was
A family
just
reunion will wear you out. The
I
planning and the
know
putting together and the cleaning.
all of that, and I really was trying. Like I'm not gonna say was trying, but I didn't expect to be on the committee. What my one of my elder aunts was like, "Oh, you need to get on the committee." I'm like, "I don't need to be on it. They got
Right.
it. They good." She's talking about, "No, I told so and so to call you because you need to be on it." I'm like, "I don't know what y'all think I'm gonna do." Like them people had
You
it
gonna
all.
bring the class is what they say. You gonna bring the class.
Them people had it all set up. I really didn't do much. Because honestly too, I just feel like once I feel like once I start saying like, "Oh, why don't we do this?"
Getting
Why don't we do,
involved
and
and
then it's
stepping
like
on
it's all on.
toes and yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
no, however y'all want to do it, I will go with the flow. Like I don't have to take charge of anything. But it turned out really nice. I was actually surprised and also proud of my family that it did turn out really nice. I mean, a fight did
Nice.
break out at the end, but all of the mostly everybody was gone. We were just cleaning up, and it was a couple people that had a little bit too much to drink, stayed at
As
the
they
park
do.
longer than they should have,
Probably
and
shouldn't.
yeah, just riff raff. But
Yeah,
otherwise, I think we did a really good job. I was just so tired after that. Like I was beat down.
I can
Like the
imagine.
next day, that Monday when I got up, I was like, man, my body feels so sore. Like, what? Why am I sore? But I
Yeah.
think it was just like you said, from all that moving around, like you moving coolers and tables and bags of
Right.
ice, and
Right.
yeah. Also, too, I'm getting older, and I can't be doing all that. I
I
need to
get
sit
it.
down.
I get it. I get it. I'm look now. I'm about to be the elders and pass it along to somebody else to do. Let me just
Right?
show up, roll me in, and roll me out. That's all I got for you.
I don't think we got to that point yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Like, you know
Yeah.
what? I just want to show up.
I just want
Somebody
to show
come
up
get
and
me.
everybody be everything be good.
Yeah.
Or I want to show up and be like, now, y'all know this is not up to par.
Right.
And they like,
Just
I'm
show
not
up
gonna
and be
invite you
bossy.
nowhere. I was like, that's why I don't come nowhere. Because
So going back to the spooky season, right? I may
okay,
have told y'all this already, but I don't think I'm going to beat the allegations of Chris. Chris really thinks that I'm into some shit. Like he either thinks I'm a witch or he thinks that I'm into some shit. But
okay,
every time, all of his evidence, I'm telling you, is really he's taking it there, but I can see how he gets there, kind of thing.
okay. You see how the train is getting to the
So
tracks.
recently, you know that I have like a bunch of house plants, and so recently I was like repotting my plants and giving them some more soil and just kind of getting them kind of really transitioning into fall. And so I'm at the kitchen table doing this because they're house plants, and so as I'm doing it, dirt getting on the table, but I'm just kind of like whatever. I know I got a couple more to do, so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't clean up,
Mm-hmm.
and so from Chris's optic, I think I had went to the garage to get like some more pots or get something. So I've been in the garage for maybe like 10 minutes, like looking for some things I need. But in the kitchen, Chris gets home from work and he sees all this dirt on the kitchen table, and then like where I had the pot at, obviously it made it so it's like all this
It's
dirt
a
in a
clear
circle,
circle.
right? So he gets home from work and he sees this and he's like, what the hell are you doing? What are you banishing? What he was like, what kind of spirit you done let up in here, and now you got to make
Now you got to try to banish and get him about. You got your seance
I'm like,
circle.
I'm repotting my plants. Like, are you kidding me? He said, I come home, all I see is dirt all on the damn table in a circle. What are you over there doing? I promise you, I'm not doing no spells. I'm just repotting my plants. Like,
we got to watch you. Put the eyes on you.
Or like right before I come on my cycle, right, I make this tea, which I call my period tea. And it's just like rose, raspberry leaf, and like a bunch of different things,
Soothing
like
things,
bring down inflammation, all that. But it's all individual herbs, right? And I have little tea bags, but sometimes when I'm in a rush though, I'll just put the herbs in a pot and then like strain it out later.
Yeah.
So another day I'm making my tea and I have, all the herbs in a pot, and I turn the water off and just let it sit, let it simmer, because I'm getting ready to strain it out. He sees that and he's like, and what are you doing? What is this? What are you over here? What concoction
what kind of voodoo?
mixing up?
What kind of voodoo you got going on in here?
I'm like, it's tea. Like, it's not it's literally tea. Like, anybody can drink it. I'm getting ready to put some sugar in it. Like, it's tea. But he swears, and then another time, I think I told you this. Another time, I'm eating an apple. Now, and maybe everybody don't do this, but I'm eating an apple, and I was eating it with some peanut butter and cinnamon, right? So on a plate, I have my sliced up apples, and I have my peanut butter and a little bit of cinnamon. And the way I was doing it was I was taking my apple, spread the peanut butter on, and like sprinkle a little cinnamon on it, right? I walk away from the plate. I think I just literally went to the bathroom and come back. Chris, all he sees is the cut up apples with the peanut butter and the cinnamon. And I'm thinking, he's like, what are you doing now? I'm like, I'm having a snack. And he's like, that's not a snack. I'm like, you see apple slices and peanut butter and cinnamon, and you don't think, oh, that's a little snack? He's like, no, I think you over there doing some type of ritual. What are you trying to do? I'm like, with apples and peanut butter? He was like, no, it's the cinnamon that really threw me off. Because what rituals are you over there trying to do?
That cinnamon for? What that cinnamon do?
I'm like, you don't never put cinnamon on your fruit just to like give it a little
jazz?
A little jazz?
No.
I swear, I don't be doing nothing. I swear, he just always catches me in compromising situations. And as much as I try to be like, I promise you there's nothing going on, I cannot convince him. So that's my argument.
My eyes on you, Sabrina.
Anything that happens now, Chris be looking at me like, don't let me, like, I took out my braids recently. You know how you put the leftover hair in the bag? He like, why you collecting hair? I'm like, Chris, please.
What kind of voodoo doll you fitting to make? Who you about to pin up?
I just was like, okay, I can't beat the allegations, and I'm not gonna try. Listen, this is what it is. Now, Ruby says maybe it's something to it. Like, Ruby's like, even though you're not trying to do nothing, she was like, maybe Chris sees something that you don't see. But I'm like, what does he see? Because if I really had powers, we'd have some money up in here.
Hello. Okay. The coins were coined. You hear me? The coins would be coining.
I missed the first of the month. I need to go back and do what you was telling us last month about doing
with the cinnamon.
Blowing the cinnamon in. I missed that opportunity. I gotta wait till the 1st of November now.
Until you ain't blowing in, that's why we ended up on the shutdown.
You know what? That's probably why. That's probably why.
Now the
That is
people
how
we
you
were
feel.
so worried about the rapture, we didn't do the setup.
You got your family doesn't have any like superstitions or anything like that that y'all do?
No, but they like to scare the bejesus out you.
Oh, that's right. You did say they do like to do
I
it.
don't like that. I don't
Y'all
like
don't do
that.
the whole like um what's the like if you sweep your feet, you gotta spit on the broom thing.
I mean, I don't do the spit on the broom thing, but I don't like when people like if I'm sweeping, I will like don't sweep my feet.
But when they
Reverse
do
the
sweep your
sweep.
feet, they what?
Reverse the sweep.
Oh,
Reverse.
go back. Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, reverse the sweep.
Have you heard this song by Mauna Leo, Sexy Salon, Black American Princess? Oh, okay. You haven't gotten to that part of TikTok yet.
No, hell
So
no.
I heard about her from her wedding a couple weeks ago. She had this really big, fancy wedding, and she wore a pink dress. And I
Oh, I
didn't
saw that when she had all the pink on.
yeah, I didn't know who this girl was, but it kept coming up on my algorithm. So then I was like, well, who is this girl? So then when I looked her up, I seen that she was like a rapper, but not like big yet. She's kind of like making her way. But she has this song that's trending now. There's been a lot of discourse about Sulani and what that is. Basically, Sulani is the another term for Black American. And so a lot of people have been, or like other Black people in the diaspora have been trying to fit under that umbrella. It's very specific to like your ancestry is American
Mm-hmm.
ancestry. You're not your parents or grandparents. You can basically trace back multiple years of your lineage to America. Not
Right.
like your mom came here from Jamaica or your grandmother came here or even your great great grandmother. And so because those people when they come here even though they're Black and living a Black experience they would still classify themselves as oh I'm Jamaican or oh I'm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Haitian or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be, even though like your mom was born here or whatever, like they still hold on to their heritage. um and so this was like the same thing for us, like it's American, it's Black American heritage. That's what
Right.
Spani, that's what the term means in this it's an acronym. Y'all may I didn't really fully do my research on this. So I may not be getting it perfectly right, but the SOUL is for soul, AA is for African American, and I think the N is for native and the I is for indigenous. And so that spells Solani. I think that's right. Y'all can fact
Mm-hmm.
check me in the comments. But anyway, so you have these other people in the diaspora that have been trying to basically use the term and say that they fall under it too, but it's specific to us. And there's a lot of things in the song that she talks about. Like she talks about not putting your purse on the ground. She talks about jumping the broom at a wedding. She talks about like all these different things that are Black American traditions. Some of them came from Hoodoo. Some of them came from, the Black Baptist Christian religion. Like there's Christianity and then there's like the way we do Christianity, right? Which is not
Right.
the full like it's not the same way that Christianity was brought over here, right? It evolved once it got here. And so anyway, in her song, she talks about all these different things. As people like the song, a lot of Black people like the song, a lot of Black people from other places like the song, and they want it to apply to them. But she's very specific about who the audience is. And
Yeah.
so I thought, and I don't know if she planned this out, but I thought it was interesting that she came up with the song and released it during like Hoodoo Heritage Month. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if she planned it out that way, but I thought that was interesting how like all these different things are kind of like tying together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So anyway, it's definitely a little bop. You gotta listen to it when you get a chance.
You
If
said
I
SOLAAN. What'd you call it?
SOULAANI. But the girl is Monoleo or Monoleo. Monaleo. If I have enough time, I'll try to find a clip and drop it down. If not, y'all can look it up on your own.
I know you're son.
You've heard it? Oh yeah,
Okay.
she talks about dream about fish and all of
Because let me
that.
tell you something. Christine was like, I had a dream about fish. Me and my cousin was pregnant. I said, "Ooh."
Yeah.
I dreamed about my own. I dreamed about a fish, washing a fish, and I was in the pregnant.
Oh, really? I don't know
Hmm.
if other cultures dream about fish and that means pregnancy. Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I know my grandma would
I'm
say
not
that.
gonna
She's like, I
speak
dreamt
on things
about
that I
fish.
don't know about. But I
Yeah,
feel like a lot of us do that. And we didn't nobody got together and talked about that's the meaning of it. It just is the meaning of it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I just thought that was interesting. And honestly, I like the fact that we have something just for us. Like,
I know, but everybody then people be mad we got something for just for us.
I know. It's so sad, really. It's so sad. It's like, what is all the hate about at the end of the day?
At the end of the day,
The day got to end.
everybody want to be us, but don't want to experience the what it is.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. So you asked a question earlier this week that I
What I
think we
see.
get into. Where'd you go?
My bad. Somebody called my phone.
Oh, you
I
gotta
had it.
go on D&D.
Shoot. Hold on. Let me. I'm on sleep. It shouldn't be disturbing. Shit. Continue. My bad. That was my father.
No, I was just saying you had asked a question. You had asked a question last week that I thought we could get into.
Oh, because of the blood moon. You're right.
Yeah.
So so my question to Latoya, and I said we're gonna talk about it on the podcast. With the blood moon, as you know, the blood moon means what? Somebody getting a ritual, somebody getting a death, somebody getting the power, whatever. So this is my question. If there's a blood moon, they were like, all right, during the blood moon, all you blacks get a power.
Mhm.
What would your power be? And like, so, okay, first of all, what would your, what do you already have that you think would enhance, that you already think is like your superpower that you have now, just as a regular person? And then if you could just be like, I'm gonna do this to be able to do the things, what would it be?
Okay, so I thought about this and I had a different answer before, but
Okay.
as I got to think about it more, I'm still gonna say that I think the power of persuasion is what I have now, and
Mm-hmm. So you
that
think that would get heightened?
that would get heightened. And
Mm-hmm.
then I think if I could get something new, I would say maybe like manifestation, meaning like I would really have the ability to like think of something and it happens.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just that. Like anything that I think of, it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But then it's
Because as I
like,
thought about it more and more, I'm like, because at first I was gonna say the power to read minds, which
mm-hmm.
I do still like that. But then I'm like, you know what? People tell me their business a lot of times anyway. So to know what they're really thinking, how does that benefit me? You know what I mean?
Right,
I need to
right.
think of a power that is really going to help me kind of move forward, if that makes sense. Like,
Right.
yes, it's good to know what people thinking, and I do think that would be a nice power to have, but I need to make some moves around here. Like,
Yeah.
I need to get my family out of poverty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, not that we're struggling, but you know, like I just need to be able to kind of elevate myself and the people around me in a more tangible way.
Yeah.
So I think I would like to get manifestation powers. And I would just have to be careful with it because even like now, you know, they say be careful what you wish for. Like you ask for something and then some bullshit happen. Like I'll use my life as an example. I was all like, oh, you know, help my sister get this car. And I was like, I don't want to be dealing with this car no more. And then she gets into a car accident and the car is totaled. It's like, I didn't want that to happen. But so or like this traffic is so bad and all the I'm getting tired of driving back and forth to work, and it's like, okay, the government shut down. Now you ain't got to drive back and forth to work. And it's like,
Don't worry, look, don't worry about it, boo.
I didn't want that to happen. So I think if I did have that manifestation power, I would just have to be very, very specific and very careful with
Yes.
how I used it. Like,
Yeah.
let me just think this through before I manifest something. Let me make sure like all the things are aligned and all the ducks are in a row.
Yeah.
But that's the power I would want. What about
All right.
you?
So I think currently I already have like a good like gift of gab um level of persuasion. I think that would get heightened. And so my
Hmm.
answer also has changed. I think I would want invisibility.
Okay. What you gonna do with that?
I'm stealing. The fuck I'm stealing. I'm
Okay.
stealing. I want to, and I'm gonna be in rooms, and so that I'm gonna leave a room, and I'm gonna come back invisible because I want to hear what you got to say.
Mm. I mean, I feel like that's another form of like hearing people's thoughts, right? Because it's like,
Yes, but
you,
I could also go into a bank, and when that vault is open, I'm stealing.
yeah. But I mean, they're gonna see like blocks of money floating.
I'm gonna have an invisible bag, and I'm stealing.
Are you gonna have an invisibility cloak?
Yes, because I'm stealing.
I like that. I like invisibility. I like that because
I mean, because you know what, I would want to do something that in which I want a little bit of danger, a little bit of, ooh, look what I
but
did.
I think it's also about access too, right? Um, like say you want to go to the Beyonce concert.
I'm in
Okay.
there
Yeah, you could be
for
front row
free,
if you
for the
want to.
free.
Yeah, for free. So things like that, or if you want to check in on the kids at school, you in there
If I
and
want
you
to go to
seeing what's going
Paris
on.
without no, if I'm in Paris, I'm out
Yeah. So I do think that it's a level of access to being invisible that you get
there.
opened up to. But then it's like you also have to be responsible with that access because what if you witness like a murder or something? You being invisible, you someplace you're not supposed to be, you witness a murder, you try to tell on the person, but now it's like, well, how do you know? How was you
Who said
there?
I'm telling?
Oh, you wouldn't tell?
I be want to send. I look. I be the one sending a note saying, "I know what you did, and I know how you did it. What you gonna
That
give
to
for
me,
my
that's a lot of
silence?"
responsibility.
It is
Cause it's
very much
like
so. This is just
you're
a.
the
This
only
is just
person that knows that this
yeah.
happened, and you can't prove it unless you incriminate yourself as well.
Yes. So you make the person go crazy, so they end up telling on themselves.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna be like, "Did I write? Did you write this? Is this this your conscience speaking to you? Do you
right.
have something to say?" And I'm like, "Who the hell is this?"
Yeah, that could be scary. Cause you may
I'm
you may
sure.
you may end up traumatizing yourself. Like you go somewhere thinking you're gonna see something and you see some shit you don't want to see. And then you
First of all, I'm not as nosy as y'all think I am. I'm going to get the
I'm
money and
thinking
I'm
like
going
you be
home.
scared. Like talk about, oh, let me go in and see what they doing. Then you go in there and see they doing some weird shit. They doing some wild shit. They
I
over
didn't
there.
say I don't first of all, I don't want to see what nobody's doing. I want the money and I want to go.
Yeah, but if they open up the vault and you find out that it's not money in there, and the people that was in the vault was doing like human sacrifices, now what?
First of all, it should be daytime, so they shouldn't be doing a damn thing. Okay.
You
This
think
is
they only
this
do
is
human sacrifices at night?
this is yes, I do. That's what yes I do. Yes, I do. And you are not going to make me feel or think anything different. Everything that's crazy happens after hours,
Okay.
before hours. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let you.
If somebody on their lunch break doing human sacrifices, there's a bigger problem with this world. Okay, and there's some other investigations we need to be doing. Oh, I'll be the person helping the police. I just leave little notes. Nah, because then they're gonna try to get my finger. I use gloves.
But then I mean, I like it. I love it. I just feel like with anything, with any power, there comes a lot of responsibility. Like anything you
Yeah.
get, you know, even if you have super speed or like whatever, like you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of The Boys. Do you watch that?
Yes.
It reminds me of The Boys. Like they have these powers and they're able to like help, but then they also hurt and cause harm at the same time. So
Yep.
like nothing that you gain or nothing that you do is without consequence.
Yep.
Which is probably why people like it would be fun at first, but I could imagine getting to a place where you don't use your powers at all because it's too risky.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell us what powers you would want to have.
I'll be somewhere. I'll be on the beach.
Oh, you could be on a nude beach.
And we watching folk.
Or you could be naked yourself. They wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know a thing.
But then, like, see, you got me thinking because, like, what if something happened to you while you invisible? Do you turn back visible?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm like, you go out in the ocean thinking you having a good time, and next thing you know, you start drowning, and the lifeguards don't see you, so they don't do nothing.
Child, if I start drowning, I'm gonna say under this. That'd be the first thing I say. Warning, warning. If I start panicking, bring me back.
They're gonna be like, how did she get out there? We didn't even see anybody.
That's your business. You stay focused. You're not staying focused. That's your problem. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So speaking of powers and staying in the vein of like spooky season, who is your favorite black TV witch? If you can even think of any, because I feel like we don't get a whole lot of representation when it comes to like that kind of stuff, like supernatural kind of stuff.
Um, I don't even know, and this is only because she's something that comes familiar is very much so familiar to me. I don't know if she was a witch or more of a voodoo priestess, which when Angela Bassett was in
Yes,
what's her
American Horror
face?
Story.
American Horror Stories. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was Marie Laveau. I definitely did like her in that.
She was giving them a run for their goddamn money. I tell you
She
that.
really was. I really enjoyed that. I got a few. There was this one TV show that was actually really good. But I can't think of the name of it right now. It came on Tubi.
Oh
And
girl,
Columbus Short was in it.
nah, you don't watch the tubes.
It was good though. It was really good. I'm about to look it up. What about did you watch Sabrina?
I did, but she was white.
Yeah, but the other girl, Prudence, she was black.
Oh, she was black. You right. You right.
Yeah,
She
and
was
I
black.
like
I
her.
did watch Sabrina though. I watched Sabrina on a regular
Now
basis.
I
I like
don't know
Sabrina.
if uh I don't know if that casting follows the original like Sabrina comic. If they have, because I
Uh-huh.
know Josie and the Pussycats, I know they were black, but I don't know if the witches in Sabrina's comic, I don't know if
Well,
the other
black.
girls were black. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But
Mm-hmm.
I like that they added that in. People be like, oh, you know, diversity. But to me, it's like we need representation. Oh, and you know what else? Did you watch Charmed, the new one?
No.
So they rebooted Charmed on Netflix, and the oldest sister, she was black. All of them were. The oldest sister was black, I think black and white.
Mm-hmm.
The middle sister looked like she was Hispanic,
Mm-hmm.
and the younger sister, maybe she was fully white. So maybe their mom was white, and like the dad, they all had different dads.
Gotcha.
The thing. Um, I have to look this up. What was the name of this movie? Wicked City. That's what it was called. It came on Tubi. It was really good. It was
Mm.
really good. Um, it says the series follows a group of modern day witches in Atlanta who uncover dark secrets and explore their powers. Yeah, it was pretty good. It had some good people in it too. Columbus Short was in it, and this other popular actress that you would know. Let me see her name.
What'd you say it was called? Witches in the City.
No, Wicked City.
Oh.
Vanessa Bell Calloway. You know, she playing a lot of black stuff. She played in Coming to America. She was the she was the princess that was barking like a dog.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. So she was in it. It was good. It was good. It's called Wicked City. I watched it on Tubi. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but that was good. Um Oh, you know who else just came to mind? The girl from The Craft, the black girl.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I didn't really,
What was
that's
her
what's
name?
great. I can't remember her name, but she was also in she was the sister in what's that show when her sister, the sister name was her name was Mona in the show.
Oh, Half and Half.
Half and Half. She was in Half and
Yeah.
Half.
Oh, Rachel True. That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one. Um Oh, Gabby. How you say her name?
Gabby
Gabby
said,
Sidibe.
yeah, it's a bit. Mm-hmm.
She played a witch too on
Yeah, she was
American
in
Horror
it.
Story.
Yeah, but I know she died, and she was
No, she
like,
didn't. Well, she did die, but then if do you watch All American Horror Stories?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because you knew about Angela Bassett, so I thought maybe you watched it. Well, anyway, Queenie dies, but then her spirit comes back in another season that they had called Hotel. So she didn't like fully die. Oh, Octavia Spencer played a witch in the new Witches in like the 2020 reboot.
Out, girl. You see you done lost me.
um, well, shout out to them. I just, I feel like we don't get a whole lot of
I mean,
representation.
you ain't say nothing about sister.
Who was the witches in that?
They was the Twitches
Oh
witches.
yes, Twitches. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot. See, that's why you're there.
The Twitches
Fill in the
witches.
blank.
Yes, the Twitches witches.
Um, I do feel like, when it comes to stuff like that, like we don't be getting a whole lot of representation.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I feel
not in
like when
that.
people think of
You know who my favorite witch is?
who?
Oh,
Oh yes, Elphaba. Yes.
there we go.
What's her name? Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia Erivo.
That's what's up. I didn't even think about her.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. We got some out there. We got some out there.
It's a few. It's a few.
It's
And that's
a
a big.
few.
That was a big one.
I feel like even though we may not, I don't know, like that's the kind of stuff I be into, like Harry Potter and all that shit. And
Yeah.
so a lot of times I feel like that. I feel like with all these different fantasy shows and stuff like that, they really don't show the black side.
Yeah.
And it's like, why
Yeah.
not? We be into it.
We be in the fantasies.
I can't think of any books off the top of my head right now. If I think of some, I'll drop them down in the comments. But I have read a few books that have had like black witch. Most
Black
of my
witches.
books that I read, I try to read books that have black characters. I do read like regular or like predominantly white character books too, but I definitely try to get my diversity in. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anyway,
Well, now
so
with that, I know we on the spooky stuff, but part of that is like, are you excited for the fall festivals,
mm-hmm.
the pumpkin patches, the pumpkins outside. You'll be decorating your little foyer. I mean
I did.
your outdoor area. Super cutesy.
Yeah, I did. So I put all my decorations out. The only thing I
Mm,
need to do is get mums because I don't have any mums this year. And we'll
mm-hmm.
see. I don't know if I'm going to do it because I don't know. I want to get mums, but then I'm like every year I put mums out there and then they don't last.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm doing wrong because my aunt Erica, she put her mums out and they come back year after year. I'm like, I put my mums
Mm.
out and they die in the winter and I never see them again.
It might be. I wonder if it's the kind of mulch or something that's out there.
Maybe, but so I'm on the fence about it. I do think mums will add a little touch, it will make it look nice. But yes, I have my pumpkins out and my little fall decor. Um, I got a couple more things in the garage that I need to pull out, like some little yard signs, whatever that I need to put out there. But I love that. Like, I would rather decorate for fall than for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know. I like it better. I mean, Christmas is cool and it's cute, but I don't know. Something about the fall decor, it does it for me. I like it.
Girl, I love. I don't necessarily. I mean, I enjoy decorating for Christmas, but I like to see the decorations. Like I
Same.
like to go to New York or go downtown. I like to see it because I'm gonna tell you, my dream is to be in a Hallmark movie.
Same. We've had this conversation. Although now that I think about it more and more, maybe I do want to be in a fall, like maybe I do want to be in a fall movie versus a Christmas movie.
The fall don't have no what like the Christmas. We got a deadline. The deadline is Christmas.
I mean, for fall, the deadline is Thanksgiving.
Oh, true.
I don't know. I mean, I agree with you. I do want to be in a small town and like
Girl.
bump into somebody and
Small
spill my
town
coffee
life.
and yeah.
You be
But it's
in a lonely world.
okay, but how do you how do you live that fantasy when like you've already met your person?
It would be so it would have to be like something else. Like we're trying to buy a house for Christmas, or we're trying,
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying? Stuff, something
Yeah.
like the parents are trying to do something for the kids and
Yeah.
you get blocked and you're fighting against this person. And it don't always have to be like, or like we're race, like we're trying to get married by Christmas and
Yeah.
he's stuck here, or I'm trying to get calls me. The folks keeps calling me.
I was like, that's probably her father calling.
No, that was my daughter calling
Oh.
because she want Papa John's.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for fall stuff. I
I'm ready
think
for my sweaters, as y'all can see. Ready for my
yeah.
sweaters and my booty boots.
I put it on the docket for one of these episodes. I want to do like the 10 things we love about fall.
Okay.
Later on because we still got uh some other things we got to discuss before that. But I mean, we got all of October, we got all of November. Like fall is,
No, it's so much stuff
it's
to.
here.
Yeah, the fall is here. Oh, one thing I have been doing, guys. I'm just gonna talk about this a little bit. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I have been using some different facial things, getting ready
Mm-hmm.
for 40. I'm really like embracing like 39, pulling it together. Okay.
I mean, the
So
skin
it's
is
called
skinny.
this. So my esthetician already gave me some stuff, and I'll pin her information in. But she had already gotten me started on some few things. But I've been using. It's called Skin 2.0. It's a Korean skin brand or whatever. But they have it at
Mm-hmm.
like TJ Maxx and they have it on Amazon. So I've gotten like face masks
Okay.
and stuff like that. And on Amazon, it gets really, really good reviews. So I want to see how it goes through the wintertime, especially because like with me, I'm allergic to like pollen and stuff like that. And so I've had a few little breakout moments and things like that because now that my face is more hydrated, it's also absorbing all that pollen and stuff like that. But I have decided that this last year of my 30s is going to boost me into the self-care portion of my life. So when I hit
Oh, I like
40, I
that.
will already be fully in the mix of self-care, doing things that will have longevity for my face later on. I'm going to be back into running. Like, don't do me. Work has been crazy, but I'm gonna get all back into that. I have been still kind of not fasting, but intermittent fasting, doing that kind of thing. So 39 is going to push me to do right for 40 plus is my goal.
39 getting fine.
Hello?
39 feeling fine.
Hello?
I love that. You said Skin 2.0, so is it just the face mask or is it a whole line of products?
They
Like,
have a whole line of products. I bought they have two different face masks that I've purchased. One was three actually. So one is collagen and vitamin C. You only have to have that on for
mhm.
like 20 minutes. The other one is a hydrogel mask that has retinol in it as well. And that one you could you leave on for 3 hours. And that's the one that soaks into your skin and goes from white to like clear. So I
Mhm.
got that, and then I got they also have them in a like kind of like a squeeze bottle that you can wear as a daily moisturizer. So I did get the daily moisturizer because you don't want to.
Okay.
Sometimes you just don't want the mask that night, like you don't want to overdo. But
Mhm.
I'll use that, and then they say it's good to use, especially like that vitamin C one. Put it on before you put your makeup on.
Oh,
So
okay.
just trying to find
Like
the
a
deals and
almost
stuff
like a
because you
primer.
have the basically like not necessarily a primer, but you would do it as like your um it would be like before your primer, so like your moisturizing level. So if you use like face lotion, then you can add the collagen vitamin C one to that, and then do your primer kind of thing, because it'll keep your face moisturized and plump and stuff. But yes,
No.
I'm really like I've been seeing this little new trend of like 80s look like put your picture out there and see what you're looking like.
Mhm.
And I want to be like 42 and they be like, where? I want to get to the point where
Yeah.
it's not even like if I'm dressed down or dressed in something like my kids are wearing, not too crazy, but like my kids are wearing, I want them to be like, there's no way you could even be in your I don't even want them to say
You
like
want them to be
35.
like, who the mother? Who the mother and who
Who
the
is
daughter?
the mother?
No,
Because
I
I
love
tell you
that.
what,
That's what's up.
I've been seeing some of it, and we as African American women already naturally have things that keep us looking young. But I
Mhm.
want to continue that, and I don't want to hit my peak or my prime now and start going downhill. I want to continue to keep trucking up that mountain.
Yeah.
So when I'm
I
80,
love that. I
then
love that.
the decline starts happening. Like, oh, child. My little one little wrinkle at 80. They were like, girl, you're getting old there. I'm like, I know, baby. I know. hmm
I love that. What else? You got anything else before we get out of here?
I don't. I hope that everybody is safe, especially with everything going on in this world, with the military crap that's happening and stuff like that. Just, stay safe, stay protected. I think we're gonna have to, as African American people, get better in our own community of protecting
Mhm.
and being a being a village to each other and not trying to tear each other down, especially in this time and in this moment, because that's what they're looking for. But other than that, as one of the guys at my job says, when I say, "Well, how's your day?" He says, "Life is beautiful." That's all. That's how you
Oh,
got to look at it.
Life
And
is beautiful.
I be like, sir, now you say that every day.
I mean, he's
So,
right
what
though.
about you? You got anything you want to add to the people?
No, just if you're looking for something witchy to do this weekend, J Mark Winery and Brandywine, they do a witches and wine every year. So they did
Ooh.
one last weekend and they're doing one again this weekend. And they have like vendors and stuff like that. So it's usually a very popular event because the kind of vendors that they have like people that do tarot readings. They have different little stuff like that. They have the fire pit
Mm-hmm.
out. They have like you can buy like different herbs and stuff like that. Stuff like that. So that's going on. And then in DC, they're on the 10th, they're having DC Witch Fest at the Coop. I never been there before, but apparently the Coop is like a little coffee house.
Oh, cute.
So
You know I love a
I
little
don't know what they
bistro
gonna have at the Witch
situation.
Fest, but that's going on this weekend. So just if you're looking for some things to get into.
Sounds like some fun is going to happen. You know what I'm going to be doing?
What?
Crazy.
Yeah, you will be. So
Crazy.
I think that was another great episode.
That was another great episode.
Guys, make sure
Make
you
sure you
like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell a friend to tell a friend.
drop down in the comments. What kind of witch would you be? What would be your superpower? And do you have rituals? Do you have things that you kind of believe in? Like, don't put. I tell people all the time. If I see your purse on the floor, it just gives me anxiety. You want to be broke. My girls be like, Janae said, I was like, I'm broke. I said, that's not what you say. You say, I don't have it right now, but it's on the way.
Yeah.
Don't ever. So with that, we
We'll
going
drink to that. Drink to that.